All right, what's going on, everyone? Finally back at home after, a night out watching J. Cole play basketball and watching Kenobi and my friend Ged's Amazing Theater. And, sure enough, Star Wars Celebration was going on and we got some stuff to watch. So we got a trailer for Andor, we got a trailer for the Jedi Fallen Order sequel, and we got a trailer for Willow. So let's watch all three and see what Lucasfilm and Disney is cooking up for us.
So proud of themselves, so fat and satisfied.
They're everywhere. They're watching me now.
Soon enough, these days will end. There will be no rules going forward.
Up. That's what a reckoning sounds like.
Yo, that trailer was awesome. Like, I love the tone. I love, if you've been watching this channel for a while, I've been a big advocate for like getting different types of stories. You know what I mean? Like having like a spy thriller, like why not set like those types of stories in the Star Wars universe? Like, I don't know. That's like, I know Andor is probably pretty low on a lot of people's lists of like most anticipated series, but like, I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be dark. I think it's going to be gritty. Like if you go back to what Cassian says, even in Rogue One, when he's yelling at Jin about, you don't know what I've sacrificed, and talks about, like even all the guys, like everyone that's with him in the rebellion are like assassins and saboteurs. Like these are guys who like walk in that very gray area, right? Like, I think you might see like even Cassian in the beginning of Rogue One, like when he executes that spy, so he, or executes that source so they can't trace it back to like I think we're going to see some stuff, a lot of stuff like that. I think, making it not so black and white between the rebels and Empire, like I think that's going to be really, really compelling to see. The only thing I don't, well, not necessarily I don't want to say I don't like, but like, we do know Cassian's fate. So like throughout this series, himself, he's never truly going to be in danger. And that's like kind of the trouble with all prequels, for the most part. But I think it's, again, I love the time period, and I think they could tell some exciting stories. I love seeing Mon Mothma, the old Senate chamber there in the background. She's obviously trying to play coy that has to represent as a senator, right? But at the same time, as we see in Rebels, like leading those rebel cells and coordinating them. And Cassian's probably going to be a big agent of what they're like, whatever cell they're focusing on, what they carry out. I don't know if we'll see the early days of Cassian and why he joined the rebellion, maybe, but it looked like all these people that they were showing this trailer were like, on edge, scared that the Empire was coming, right? And they were bracing to bear arms. Like it was cool. I like that. And I think they said it's coming out sooner than what we expected, like summertime. So I'm all for that. That looks great. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the Andor teaser. Does it change your, thoughts on what you were expecting for that series? So now let's jump into Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
What is your next move, Jedi?
The Grand Inquisitor? Now, I have a deep, dark, dirty Star Wars secret. I have never, ever played Fallen Order. Yes, I know that seems probably blasphemy. But as a dad with 2 kids, it's very hard to find any time to really play games. And if you're a big sports fan. So something had to give, and games unfortunately has been. Mind you, I still play mobile games because I could just pick it up a couple minutes here and there, but like sitting down and jamming on, Xbox or the Switch or something like that, it's really hard to find time. And Fallen Order is just even Star Wars Squadrons, I didn't have time to play. And I'm talking like Rogue Squadron and TIE Fighter are my favorite Star Wars games of all time, and I couldn't even find time for Squadrons. So that shows you, what's going on in my life. But even though I have not played the game, I have made multiple videos featuring one Cal Kestis, at least a little bit in them. So I have seen and consumed all of the cutscenes, and I, for the most part, know the majority of the story. And I'm a fan of the character of Cal Kestis, and I, hopefully I could somehow find time one day to play through the first one so I could play the second one. Because I've heard nothing but good things. And let me know in the comments, is Fallen Order obviously still to today worthwhile giving it a playthrough? Because I'll definitely try to do that. But, it's on my big long to-do list. And now finally we got a Willow trailer. And Willow is a show that I had on VHS. Well, I guess my parents had on VHS as a kid, and it's one that I've watched it I wouldn't say quite a few times. It has been viewed multiple times. I have not watched Willow in probably 2 decades though, but it'd be nice to see Val Kilmer back. I don't think we're gonna get that, but I know Warwick Davis, I believe, is back as Willow. So let's check out to see what we're going to get with Willow.
There is a story of a child destined to be an empress, and the unlikely hero who would protect her.
is a balance between all things. Light and shadow. Good and evil. When that balance is upset, the universe corrects.
The world needs you again. It needs your magic.
Into the unknown. That's where we must go.
Okay. Truth be told, I don't know what to expect from Willow. I have not read a single thing on it. I don't know if there's a synopsis out there where they're heading with it, but hey, you know, it was a cool movie and it could be a cool little universe, so we'll see what they do with it. It's definitely a show I'll watch. I love, you know, a lot of the original content Disney Plus is putting out. Like, the production value is always sky high, so I'm sure it will, at least at a very minimal, be entertaining. Let me know if you're a hardcore Willow fan. Let me know what you thought of the Willow trailer. So that wraps up the Lucasfilm / Star Wars type trailers that we've got in the last couple days. I might do another video on some of the info out of, you know, Star Wars Celebration. I think the one biggest thing for me that was kind of a bummer, you know, I have been one of the few holding out hope that Rogue Squadron actually was not going to be delayed. But I hear it, Kathy Kennedy officially basically said it's, you know, on the back burner until Patty Jenkins finishes her stuff out. Like, if Star Wars isn't important enough for her, like if her schedule's just that busy, I just don't know why. Just get a different director. Like, I'm sure Peyton Reed or Bryce Dallas Howard would, like, literally, you know, do anything to get that gig. And they are both very competent. Both have handled Star Wars well, and even like Peyton Reed had those few X-wing chase scenes in the clouds in Mando, and like I thought they were executed great. Like, you know, let's get it rolling. Like, I miss, like, yes, Star Wars and Disney Plus is awesome, but like, you know, I drove almost 3 hours to go watch in my buddy's home theater just to get the theater experience. Like, I want that big event feeling. Like, give it to me in the movie theaters, please. Give me Rogue Squadron. Give me the new Taiki movie, I guess, is the one that's jumped ahead of Rogue Squadron. Like, they said they're going to announce some new directors. Like, let's get them out. I'd love to see some Star Wars on the big screen. Anyways, rant over. Let me know what you guys thought of, you know, what's, you know, these properties coming out in the comments, and we'll check you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.